chat about attachments. So attachments in sessions, this can show up in two ways. Clients can form attachments with us, and we can form attachments with our clients. So this really is like, it goes both ways, all right? Like, we both take responsibility here. And both dynamics can absolutely feel natural on the surface. But if left unchecked, they can create a lot of unhealthy patterns in the work that we're doing with our clients in our sessions. Clients sometimes develop strong attachments to their practitioners. This is completely normal. They may look to us for validation of answers, or even a sense of stability that they don't yet feel within themselves. Okay, well, building trust and rapport is a huge part of any healing relationship. Attachment can easily slip into dependency. We don't want that, because when this happens, the client begins to believe that their progress relies on you as the practitioner, rather than on their own capacity to grow and integrate for themselves. So very disempowering for your clients. As a practitioner, it's our responsibility to notice when this is happening and to gently redirect the client back to their own agency. We're here to guide and to hold space, not to become the source of someone else's power. Okay, like I said, this is very disempowering for your clients, especially in the long run. Now, on the flip side of this, we have practitioners forming attachments. And again, it happens. It's normal. We're not horrible people for doing this. It often comes from scarcity mindset, imposter syndrome. If I let this client go, will I get another one? If this work ends, will I have enough? And that fear can cause us to hold on to clients long after the work is complete. Also, us feeling the need to take responsibility for our clients. We may keep booking sessions, even when the healing and the growth that's already needed has taken place. Like, there's no need to keep the relationship going. But clinging to clients who should really be stepping out into their own lives not only stunts their development, it blocks us from receiving new clients that truly are meant to be working with us. Okay, so we're not creating space for new to come in. We're just clinging to the old here. It's really important for us to remember that our role is not to keep people tied to us indefinitely. Like, that is not healthy. Our role is to support them in reaching a point where they can walk forward with greater awareness, independence, work through what it is that they need to work through. And letting go is not a failure. Like, it's a sign that the work has done what it was meant to. It means that you've done your job. When we release clients who no longer need us, we create space for new clients to enter. And often these are the ones who are aligned way more deeply with where we are now as practitioners. Clients that do actually need our help and our assistance. So attachment, whether it's from the client side or from our own, it can seem like connection and relationship building, but it really isn't the same thing. True connection empowers both parties, you as the practitioner and your client. Attachment, however, binds and drains. By staying aware of this, by practicing clarity in our role as practitioners, and by trusting that there's always flow in who comes to us, we can absolutely avoid falling into this pitfall. And trust me when I say it is a common pitfall that we have. So if you do find yourself holding onto a client out of fear or responsibility, or if you notice a client clinging to you as their source of healing or fixing or doing, pause and ask what needs to shift in this relationship. Sometimes it's a simple conversation about boundaries. Sometimes it's just gracefully closing the container and closing off the sessions. And sometimes it really is simply just remembering that endings are just as important as beginnings in this work. And us as practitioners, we know that. For a lot of us, we teach that, the inevitable death, the end of cycles, these things are natural. If you find that you are having some attachment issues in your sessions with your clients, whether it be coming from you or from your clients, and you're not too sure how to go about setting these boundaries in a healthy way, maybe you've got some fear and anxiety around putting those boundaries down, maybe you've never done it before, maybe you've never dealt with attachment before, please book a clarity call with me. Let's get some mentoring sessions set up for you, so that we can help you become the best practitioner that you can possibly be.